yeah. I used to think fate was just something people told themselves to sleep better at night. But the funny thing about truth, it keeps showing up. Grew up hearing stories from my grandma's trip. Bible on the table, dust floating in the air. She said, God got a plan, he watching every step. But I love that the world like that don't make sense, shit. Wars on the news, pain in the streets. Kids going hungry, people dying in their sleep. If there's a God, why the world's so cold? Why the strong keep winning and the weak get so? So I started asking questions about it like Teacher said science got the answers for life. So I traded my faith for logic and proof. Started telling believers they confused about truth. College don't nice, I day in the crowd, saying religion just feel wrapped up in the power. But when the room went quiet and the lights went dim, I felt something deeper pulling me within. I kept asking God, if you really show me, if you up there, why the world so lonely? Why my heart feel empty chasing all this glory? Why my soul keeps searching for a bigger story? I said, if you really break through the dark, speak to the doubt living deep in my heart. I was lying from truth, but I didn't get far. Every road I took, carefully in the dark. Late night staring at the sky, asking why. Talking to the stars, but no answer in reply. But deep in my chest, still something alive, like a whisper saying, look a little deeper inside. I was fighting the truth while chasing the lies, running from the light while living in disguise. But grace kept calling every time that I tried. Even when I doubted, God was right by my side. It kept moving, got a job, got paid. Bought a nice car, started feeling self-made. People on my page saying, man, you're blessed. But the mirror kept telling me something's missing in my chest. Friends started dying, reality hit. Success didn't fix the hole in my spirit. So I opened their books that I used to ignore, just to prove once again it was fiction for sure. But the words hit different when I meet that night. About a man who healed blind men, giving them sight. About loving your enemies, mercy and grace. About a king who stepped down just to take my place. I said, wait, why would God feel pain? Why would confession step into my shame? Why would he die for the worst of me, then rise up 3 days just to live again? So I asked God again, if you real, then show me. If the cross was love, why you choose to know me? Why forget someone running from your glory? Why keep writing me inside your story? I said, if you will, then break through the dark, speak to the doubt living deep in my heart. I was running from truth, but I didn't get far. Every road I took kept leaving the dark. Late nights staring at the sky, asking why. Talking to the stars, but no answer in reply. But deep in my chest there was something alive, like a whisper saying, look the little people inside. I was fighting the truth while chasing the lies, running from the lie while living in disguise. But grace kept calling every time that I tried. Even when I doubted, God was right by my side. When not alone with tears in my eyes, all the pride finally started to die. I said, God, if you hear me, I'm done with the fight. I've been searching for truth, or running from light. All my questions started falling in place, like every broken step was leading to grace. And felt peace like a weight just left my chest, like the war in my soul finally came to rest. And now I realized faith wasn't blind belief, it was proof finally bringing my heart relief. Not religion, not rules, not proving I'm right, just Jesus stepping into my life. I was asking God, have you really shown me? Turns out he was walking right beside me. All the doubt, all the pride, all the scars led me straight to the truth of who he was. fate in a brand new heart. I used to think fate, I used to think fate was just something. I used to think fate, oh, I used to think fate. Yeah, I used to think fate was just something. I used to think fate. I used to think fate. Yeah. I used to think fate. 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 I used to think